Alright, so there was a little bit of a misunderstanding with the whole next up thing. It says PoP 2 world record. It's supposed to be 2x world record because this is going to be twice as slow as world record. So yeah, I mean, let's just, without further ado, let's just get into it, I guess. So funny story, I was planning to practice this on the plane here a bunch for Speedcon, but then Speedcon was canceled, and I have to start over, which is cool. Speedcon was canceled, so I immediately gave up, and then we decided that we wanted to do this anyway. And so I started practicing again, and things were going pretty well. Every practice run, my time went down, and then all of a sudden today I couldn't do wall clips anymore, so we're gonna see how this goes. Also, I only know how to handle like half of the level 2 possibilities, so yeah, it's gonna be great.
While you're doing that, my father asks, what's the closest big city to where you live?
Your father?
Yeah.
Cincinnati?
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool, I know how to handle this one. Incredible. I did not get the fast drop here. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, this game's incredibly like robotic in its controls, and basically the entire point of speedrunning it is buffering all of the inputs. That's really what it comes down to. There's also wall clipping, so I'm about to give that a try. Oh hey, it worked. Incredible. I probably spent like 20 minutes earlier today trying to do that consistently and was only getting it 50% of the time, so...
So that's a fancy light on your phone when you get a notification.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's like 1 year old at this point. It's a pretty new phone. I'm very happy with it. Can I tell you more about this game? Yeah, it fucking sucks. And also, I'm not using the load remover. I screwed that up. I'm not using the load remover, so even if this did somehow become a PB, it's not legitimate. How? What? Excuse me? I guess I don't know how to save that, so I'm just going to start the level over. I have no idea how that happened. I didn't even know that was possible. That sentence I just said, expect me to repeat that several times throughout. But yeah, I'm starting to hone in on the practice. If I can understand wall clips a little bit better, I could totally get a good time in this. Last night I got a close to a 17 flat in-game time, which is not good, but it's a remarkable improvement over what I have been getting. So here I'm going to do another wall clip, except for this one's going to teleport me halfway through the level for no apparent reason. And now we're over here. And I screwed up, but if I do this, then the skeleton will open the door for me.
How did you know that?
Because I did it by accident the other day. There we go. Yes, Eraser, if you're bad enough, the skeleton can open the door for you. Now, we could lose a lot of time in this level, because I might have to redo the whole thing if I can't do this next wall clip correctly, and I'm really bad at it. Hey! Now I just have to not die for a few more minutes. Turns out all I needed was a nap. Now I'm only playing mildly bad. Hello? Thank you. Alright, the first, chapter of the game is done now. We're out of the caves. Now we move on to the Medusa Head Hell. And that level's done. Perfect. That's all the explanation I'm going to give.
It's like, don't like it here? Nah.
Leaving, yeah. Okay, this is good. Should be fine. Sick. Okay. The only thing I like about the new route is how free that room is now compared to what it used to be. So, yeah. That's my take on that. There's also a setup for this other Medusa that's coming up as well, and that makes me happy too, though I'm not very good at this setup. Nope. Gotta try again. Sick. So I have been getting that first try recently, but I'm honestly not even mad with second try. Okay, out of that level. So there, I saved the game, and then I quit the game, and then I came back and loaded my save. I think I said the right words there, but I may have not. But yeah, anyway, if you don't do that, the game crashes, so it's kind of important. There was a wall clip there that I could have done that I didn't because I'm bad. That's worth pointing out. Oh, what? Why didn't that work? That's on me. Yeah, okay. That one, I should have had it, but I did a stupid thing. So, now we get to do it again. And I tried to read chat out of the corner of my eye. and forgot to play the game. This is more what I expected this run to go like. Now you guys are seeing more in line with where my current skill level is, which is that everything's falling apart. Why is that fair?
Said the guy who literally PB'd yesterday. How can you be so bad if you got your best run ever?
Because it was my first run with modern strats, and a lot has changed. Oh my god, it ate my input. I hate everything. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're just stuck here forever. I mean, level 8 used to be a huge reset point before you guys discovered all these strats that make it free as hell. Now it's just a reset point for me because I suck. And if you're disagreeing to make yourself feel better, stop. Hey, look at that. I finally did the thing. This entire level is one giant buffered input, basically, which is both good and bad, because it means if you have a little bit of memorization and moderate execution, nothing can go wrong. But I have neither of those things.
Did the thing, let's go.
Did the thing. Amazing. So, yeah, you may notice that there's no level here, and that's why I wasn't saying too much, because I needed to focus to know where to go. Happy jump. There we go. All right.
I appreciate that that's a thing now.
Here's the real reset point of the run. This level is like a third of the entire run. It's ridiculously long, and there are many, many places to die. There's only one checkpoint in the entire thing. Let's go. How much money you want to bet I screw up this next jump?
All of it.
Okay. About to bankrupt this man. I've definitely spent more time practicing this level than any other, but that does not mean anything. Why? Well, okay, that's probably because you've practiced level 11 more, Eraser, to be fair. It's an objectively harder level. Which, honestly, like, kind of same for me. I've practiced this way more than 8, which is probably why I fucked up in 8 so much. Let's find out if I'm going to screw this part up. No, we're good. Okay, guys, we made it to the checkpoint without dying. Now, the sad part is that the checkpoint's only a third of the way into the level, so there could be many resets to the screen you just saw, and it could waste many, many minutes.
Saves little time.
Until I have played
Loses many time.
Until I have played on Toka's computer, I have never seen that bullshit right there where instead of doing a turnaround, he just stops in place. I have no idea what that is. I did a turnaround somehow? What? I call shenanigans.
You're allowed to. I shall allow it. Also, should Eraser ever answer about the bullshit? I will let
Okay.
you know.
Fair enough.
Brain. The language center of my brain just imploded, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. It sounded like when a speaker cable touches electricity.
Does that count as a skill? I can make this sound, even if I don't want to.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, definitely. Alright, I'm really bad at timing this next part, so this could be mini resets here as well. Hey! Now I just have to not die for the rest of the level. Easy. Definitely no chance of that happening.
I mean, as somebody who saw Sam practice yesterday, I've learned a lot of ways how that previous thing with the enemy can go wrong. So, that's cool. Thank you for educating me.
Yeah, you're welcome. It was painful. What is the human experience if not converting pain into knowledge?
You okay there, friend?
No. This game has done things to me. Indescribable things.
Is it worse than TWOC?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure Eraser will agree on that.
Alright, we're almost there. Okay, we did that level only having to reset one time. I'll take it. This level is my favorite because all you do is run to the right, and if anything gets in your way, you say, I choose to believe you don't exist. And that's how I would really like to approach most of the problems in my life.
Quantum tunnel through any issue you're facing.
Also, here's a tiny man. He helps us with his power walking. Wish I could power walk that strongly. Man so small, button so big, and yet he pushes it.
What's the density of his organic tissue? Science is still trying to figure this out. This fucking meme with the heaviest object in the universe. You know how space-time bends, and then like Earth, the sun, and then tiny man.
Okay, gotta remember to delay this next jump. Sick.
Eraser claims that level 12 has killed more sub 14 paces than 11 and 13 combined for him.
Well, then I would ask you to reevaluate what the fuck is wrong with you. Kindly.
That's a common thing between you two, isn't it?
Okay, don't jump, don't jump, jump!
Getting annihilated, aren't you?
I should have reset this the moment that he attacked me, but I just kind of wanted to fight for fun. Honestly, I have no idea why that didn't work. Eraser, if you can enlighten me. Like, what was wrong with my setup there?
Well, until he answers, I'll let you know that he told you to save in the next level. Or he reminded you to do so.
I didn't know I needed to. Why would I need to? I've never done that, and it's never been a problem.
Yeah.
Why? Well, you know, I'm talking to him. You're cool, man. You're chill.
You're right, but that guy? Fuck that guy, bro.
Oh, come on. Hey, there we go. So yeah, I have no idea why the setup's not being normal there, and also I'm going to ignore Eraser's advice.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why he said it.
So you could maybe explain why you're doing what you're doing. So Eraser learned something.
Right, so maybe after the run, because I kind of need to focus.
That's fine. you fail, it's ripped because you can't do the skip to transform into shadow. I don't know what that means, but maybe you do.
Oh,
maybe you don't.
I faced the wrong direction.
Happy jump.
The unhappiest of jumps.
Contradictory, isn't it?
We missed estimate by so little.
The thing.
Alright, so first of all, I'm amazed that I got that close to estimate. I was playing so poorly this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, 22 would have been a good estimate for me. So, Eraser, I'm told that you don't understand what's going on at the end there, but basically my understanding is that every time you move left and right, you wiggle a little bit to the left. And so what you're doing is activating the power and then hitting the load trigger before you die from activating the power. And lore-wise, you catch up to Jafar inside that tower, and he uses his magical wizard powers to transport you into like his like mind palace realm, and that's when you use the flame to kill him, which is why at the end he's just casually standing in front of the princess when he bursts into flames. Toka claimed that you had no idea what any of that was, so now you do.
Well, I claimed that there was some part of that which you didn't know. I think it was the skip part.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's my understanding. I still don't know what you mean about saving, but yeah, we can talk about it offline or something, because I've had to redo that like checkpoint many times, and I can always get the skip again. Oh, is it the death animation itself that makes you move to the left? Because that's kind of funny. Well, thanks everyone. I guess we'll yeah, there you go. I guess we'll transition to a quick intermission, and then we'll be back with our final run of the evening, which is some retarded GBA game.
Games, plural, too.
You're running both?
Yeah. I'll just ignore that look on his face and do the thing.